But sorry, to come back to the question you asked about myths, the ones that come to mind. I mean, I think one of the two ends of a spectrum. The first is that the investors will come in and will just continue as we did previously. And the opposite, which we also hear quite a lot from some teams, is, oh, well, now the private equity are going to become our boss and tell us what to do. And in fact, investors, on the whole, tend to be keen on neither of those extremes. On the one hand, and we could debate this, how much genuine value investors bring to the table, but certainly their approach is one where they certainly believe that they should be and that they can add value to what a management team is doing by bringing wider perspective, by bringing skills in certain areas, by helping create a framework for value creation. So they definitely want to put their fingerprints on the business, much more than perhaps 20, 30 years ago, when there was more a sense that investors were there to back a horse and we entrust the money into the hands of the chief executive and off she or he will go and hopefully make us a return. At the other end of the spectrum, investors, although they want to have their fingerprints on the business, they don't want to take responsibility for strategy. They're not particularly equipped to do that. They don't want to take responsibility for making things happen because that's definitely not their skill. They don't have the bandwidth for it, nor typically the experience. Most investors tend to come from an accounting, corporate finance, maybe strat consulting backgrounds sometimes, but very few of them have come from an operating background. And so they're neither willing nor able to take on the job of becoming the boss of the business and setting and telling the chief executive what they should be doing.